Hello, YouTube. This is the Troll King, Michael Foster. This is today. I decided to record a workout, chest and side delts. Something I started doing recently off of Luke Sando and a James Hollingshead split that they had posted on their Instagram stories. It's just kind of weird. It's not just purely muscle groups. It's like a muscle group and then a couple specific exercises of things to hit. So for this, it's chest and what I do for chest and side delts. My workouts are different if it's a day that I've worked. My workout is going to be a little different than if it's a day that I am not at work. I'm not at work today. My favorite type of workout to do is I respond best to volume. And volume to me is not a few sets of a lot of reps. I prefer a lot of sets of 6 to 8 reps, especially for compound like pressing, squatting, deadlifting. For arms, that's a totally different. That's arms. We'll cover that whenever I do an arms workout. For chest, I did 5x6 for incline press, and then 3x10, I believe, for the flies. And then I'll explain when I get to the decline bench. Kind of goes against what I just said, because I did 3 sets to just mechanical failure as best I could. But I'll explain that when I get there. A quick note that my wife wanted me to point out: we are most of the way through, but painting our house. We just bought our house in November, and we love the bones of the house, and it's a really good house. It's a freaking great area, but we just weren't in love with a lot of the paint choices, so we've been doing that. She's been laid off because of this whole crap with unemployment, so she just had a ton of time, like 2.5 months. So if anything you see, looks messy, she wanted me to let you know. It is because of that, not because we're slobs of people. But beyond that, yeah, I'll be talking over the workout parts, and if you like this video, then like it and subscribe. Or if you dislike it, tell me what you disliked. If you want to see something different, let me know. I have a lot of stuff up my sleeves, things that I want to start getting into. I'm liking this. I like it a lot. So hopefully it's something cool. But yeah, get on with the video.
Alright, so as you can see, guys, this is my home gym. The easy curl bar, a couple loadable dumbbells. Got 250 pounds or 240 pounds in plates from Dick's. This little thing for my bench. Check out right here. Then I got the bands, got an ab wheel, got Cobra grips. And then here I got rope for when I want to do some HIT cardio or something. Blood flow restriction bands, and a punching bag. And cool art and CDs.
Alright guys, so what we have here is obviously my first set of the incline bench. I like it. It's at a 30-degree incline right there. Pretty sweet little bench that I got off Amazon, or a company that sells through Amazon. Not too expensive. When we got that stimulus, I stimulated the economy by doing that. Not too much to discuss here. As you can see, it's just going to be 5 sets of 6. I'm sporting a sweet Terminator 1 t-shirt. Oh, this is set 2. I remembered because after that first one, oh wow, my elbows are not, how I would like them to be. So put on my old strongman sleeves that I just have been able to start wearing again. Super love those. Also just got these. They were sweatpants, but counter decapitation. I don't know, I've just suddenly gotten really into buying merch from bands that I listen to beyond just shirts, because I have so many shirts. Like, my wife has threatened to divorce me if I buy more shirts, because there's just only so many places you can put shirts, man. You know what I'm saying? Posters in the back that I'm blocking with my fatness on my 3rd set. Got a sweet Hulk, another Terminator 1. It's actually the exact same picture on that poster for my shirt, I just noticed. Obtained Enslavement, Centuries of Sorrow. It's a sweet, it's a new art by some Polish guy that when they remastered their album, but whatever, what can you do? And then I don't know what that other one is, just some artist called Death's End. It's a sweet poster I've had since I was like a teenager. Same with the Hulk one, really. I believe this is 4th set. So by this point, first couple reps, the first couple reps are always gonna go, but by that 4th, definitely by the 4th and the 5th, you can start to feel pretty fatigued, which is, I guess, the whole point of the volume thing. It's not, blasting out the heaviest weight you could possibly do where the veins are popping out of your face, but it's a lot of, exhausting work that I don't know, I like it a lot. So here we're going into the 5th set, and in this one particularly, I don't remember if it was the 4th or the 5th. Forget what was going on right there. You can hear my wife cursing in the background because she's doing something. I don't know. She's in there laying court around or something. I'm basically a piece of crap husband. Like, she has to do stuff, but she's just understanding that I have to work out. We're going to do an interview with her at some point during this whole thing, so she can hopefully explain to you guys why I've been able to keep her and why she wants to have a kid with me and why she doesn't want to just leave me. So that's the end of the incline press. Now we're going to go. I only filmed one set of my flies. I got these from Hypertrophy Coach. I don't have a cable array thing, so I just, luckily I have a couch in the basement, tied some Monster Minis. I got these sweet Spud Ink handles. My ghostly paleness, hopefully not looking too fat, but these are brutal. You get just this really, really good stretch and squeeze them in. You make sure your shoulders are pinned back, and even through the squeeze, you don't let them come out. But pretty self-explanatory. You can see the weights there in the background. Now we're going into my decline. Now I said I would explain with the decline what the deal is. Essentially, with this decline bench, as you can see, I can't, with anything incline or overhead row, you can use momentum. You can kick it up your shoulders, and that's what gets you going. With these, I can't, and it's not a dramatic enough decline that it's not like it's just going to fall down. So it basically rides up my body. Excuse me. So the 125s that I was using for incline, I can't use for decline. And so I'm just using 105 or 100 plus the handle for it. But just 100 for 6 reps is kind of nothing. And by this point, I just didn't feel like using bands because, first world problems, me being a pansy, starts to hurt. It hurts my elbows, it hurts my hands as I'm holding it. And so I just decided I'd go to 100, 105. Got my sweet little pads from Couch Cushion and moving blankets for my weight catchers. But so, still pretty brutal. Hopefully it's at least visible. You're not just like, wow, you kind of suck. But I mean, I thought it was pretty brutal. By this one, I think I only got either 10 or maybe I got to 11, but not past that. Because with these, I'm only filming the sets, but not a lot of rest. But anyways, and here I did some delt stuff. So I just sit on I put the shirt back on, so you're welcome. I just had 25-pound plates. I just sit down so I can't do any swinging. Do your absolute best to feel like somebody's pressing down on your traps so you're not just shrugging these up. And another Hypertrophy Coach trick that I've always thought of is don't try to touch the ceiling, try to touch the walls. Spread out. And I usually try to lead up with my pinkies, and that traps it pretty hard on the delts. So I put these down and I stand up. And now it's fun to do these in the gym because people just think you don't know how to work out. But it's just a little finisher. Just work out, heavier that bottom range of the movement. And it looks stupid, but you will not get as many as you think you're going to get because it is pretty brutal. But that's delts. Alright guys, workout is done. Usually after the workout, I have a Imovie shake. Anabolic window, gotta get it in. It wouldn't be super important because I take an intra workout, essential aminos, and a product from Hostile. Intra R3. It's freaking awesome. I never used to take an actual intra with like carbs in it because for whatever reason, while I was working out with a lot of carbs, especially sugary ones, I would just get these terrible pain in my gut. So it just squirts, basically. It's terrible. It was awful. You can ask my coach. It used to mess up workouts constantly. But with this one, it's a really, really good formula. I don't know what is different about it. I'm a bit of a meathead when it comes to that kind of stuff. I just try things until I like it. But I still am at a phase where I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. So I do an Imovie. A long time ago, a guy named Matt Porter, if you're a fitness person, you know who he is. He was a guru, he's a genius, rest in peace, tragically passed away not so long ago. But his videos were just incredibly informative. And he introduced me to a company called True Nutrition that a bunch of you probably already know about. It started by Dante Trudell. But you can design your own protein, which is very, very, very important to me. I like it a lot. And so my protein is
The Troll King cometh. Custom mix of 45% grass-fed beef protein isolate, 45% grass-fed whey protein, 10% cricket plus. Because if you're looking for sustainability in your protein source, mother effing crickets. And I'm not even kidding. It's a little pricey, so I only did the 10% on it, but it's good. And there's some nutrition facts. 26 grams protein per serving. Yeah, that's right. Yours gonna have a little sugar if you want to get flavoring in it, which eventually get to that point of no artificial sweeteners, no this, no that. I'm not there yet, as you can see from any shirtless parts of my video. It's off season, baby. Off season gains. But anyways, I'm gonna get this down and then do some cardio with the wife. Okay guys, you're gonna hear, we're outside doing a walk. We're recording all this on a cell phone. This is a brand new channel. My wife is recording this.
Hi.
This is, we do our cardio up here. We turn toward the hill so you can see. I'm gonna be out of focus a few times. Doesn't look that brutal while you're at the bottom, but so I take my shake and then I like to do my cardio afterward. For all the technical BS that, you know, my muscle glycogen is spent during the weights, which is where it needs to be. I'm not burning, you know, energy that I could be using elsewhere on cardio before I start lifting weights. And I like to do it as soon after the workout as I can, because lifting heavier, a lot of volume, the heart rate is still going pretty quick. It takes a while for it to calm down. So if I start the cardio right away, because I got to get my heart rate to about 130 that's prime calorie, fat burning, whatever thing. So this makes it a little easier for me to do. I'm tired, and she's pregnant tired, so if you hear gasping, it's also her. But the main thing with the cardio, at least in my opinion, during off season, the reason you have to do it is because it's really good for boosting the metabolism. That's kind of what it does. She's pretty used to the fact that we'll be walking, then like halfway through the walk I have to poop. That's kind of the point, I suppose. But anyways, this part of it sucks. But we'll get another quick shot whenever we're coming back. We're in an area in Minnesota now, Cottage Grove. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay. There's probably so much wind. That's the view. It'll look different when we come back. Hopefully you can really see it. I don't know if you can hear me at all, but right now, even overcast and gray and kind of crappy, it's just, we just think it's really beautiful out here. A lot of times, whenever I'm on day shift, we'll walk when I get off work. It's later, it's getting right by sunset. There's nothing lamer than thinking it or hearing myself say it, but there is a difference doing the cardio, just A, with my wife, without headphones so we can talk, and B, just out, getting air, especially when it's brighter outside, getting a little actual sunshine. It adds a little different thing to it, different spice, a little bit of spice. But yeah, Minnesota, drink it in.